Here is the cello video. Here I am with a cello, and there's the bell to start class. So cellos also have the tuning pegs up top that require a lot of pressure to turn. And so once again, when and if you're going to tune the cello, end pin is all the way in. This is the end pin, more on that in a second. Anyway, I have it sitting on the ground, holding it by the neck with my right hand, and then I pluck with my thumb. And then if I turn this peg, there we go, and I'm pushing in while I turn. The fine tuners down here are much easier to tune using a tuning app. All right, here's the setup and posture and all that stuff. You should have one of these things. Which is a stop. It wraps around the bottom of a chair, and then the end pin goes in that. So here I'm going to demonstrate setting up the cello. We put that anchored around the chair, and it sticks out. I'm pretty tall, so I'm going to stretch this out a bit. Right? Then, pick the cello up on my knee like it's a guitar. I loosen the screw on the end, and I extend the end pin. You're going to need to figure out how far out that end pin needs to be for you. And so, if you are playing the cello, assuming that you have it set up right, your knees should go below where it tucks in the middle, right? And the tuning pegs should be up by your ear, right? Not down in front of you. So this is about right. So now if I'm going to play, my right hand goes here, I got my tapes all set up, and to play pizzicato, my thumb goes on the side of the fingerboard. Pizzicato means plucking, and I'm going to pluck with my first finger. So side of fingerboard, here's the bottom string, which is C, and I'm going to come up and do the scale. And so for cello, the three fingers that you use mostly in the beginning are your first finger, your third finger, and your fourth, or your pinky. So your middle finger kind of gets skipped over. So if you have three tapes, it's 1, 3, 4. Next string, G. Here's open D, which is the third one going up. And here's open A. So here's a C major scale in 2 octaves. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Here's where you would use 2. So there's cello posture. Then if I reach over here and I take my bow and I tighten up my bow like I showed in the bow video, and for the bow hold for cello, you want to reach your fingers over because the bow goes here. Bow is perpendicular to the string, below the bottom of the fingerboard and above the bridge. Oh, needs more rosin. There we go. Right? And so there's the cello. Pretty straightforward. I want to turn to the side so that you can see what's going on back here. I know that some people have a hard time with sitting up straight on the cello. You need to be away from the back of your chair. Notice my back. I've got this notch here. If I try and play like this, I'm going to bump my knee and it's going to be problematic. Always up, so that this part of the cello right here is pressing against your sternum, right? Middle of your chest, like so. Right? If I do this, the edge is pressing, right? And this is how I should be as a side view. And in kind of playing this a little bit more, this may be, that's about right, yeah. Right. So there is my cello demonstration video to make sure that your setup is correct. More on that in the future. Stay safe out there.